Good morning. Pretty morning. Sound of the birds. And the sounds of a navigation marker blowing its horn in the background faintly. So bring yourself into this moment and close your eyes and be aware of yourself and your spine. Feeling your spine in that gentle S curve. And check your chin and your neck vertebrae. Use your hand to push on the bony ridge, the occipital ridge in the back, so that your chin comes back a little and you can feel the neck vertebra straighten. Good. Now bring your hands in front of you and face the palms toward one another and create a space. And then open your eyes and look at that space. Then close your eyes and see that space from within. Roll your eyes to the third eye point, the point between the eyebrows, about a ½ inch up and a ½ inch in, stimulating the pituitary gland, the master gland. Gently begin to bring your palms together, and as you do, let go. Let go of everything that you carried with you, all your thoughts. Let go of as much tension in your shoulders and any place in your body. Just consciously think, go away, and let it dissolve. And gradually bring yourself to right here. Bring yourself to the center of you. And then rest your hands against your sternum. Good. I'll tune us in with a yoga mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, calling on the wisdom of the universe and the wisdom within us to join us. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Begin with master breath, breath of fire. Rapid nostril breath, 2 times a second. Technique is more important than speed, so if you're new at it, go slow until you have the technique, and you can always add the speed. If your hand is here at your chest, this should be still. And if your hand is at your diaphragm, you should feel it moving up and down. So the breath is happening on a rapid basis with an up and down rapid movement of your diaphragm. And it sounds like a steam engine chugging up a hill. Listen. Good. If you're more advanced, you can bring your hands up over your head. Curl your fingers and stick your thumbs up to the sky. This morning I'm going to stay with my blanket over my shoulders. And stay a little bit warmer than arms in the air, but hopefully you're inside and it will not make a difference to you. So begin breath of fire. keep breathing. Breath of fire increases circulation. It's said that it purifies the blood very quickly, maybe in 3 minutes. It is strengthening to the heart and the lungs, and it stimulates the nervous system. It's a good way to let go of whatever was with you a few moments ago and breathe it out and get yourself reset back to that point we talk about, the point of ground zero, where we let go of whatever we were carrying in our thoughts or in our bodies and set ourselves to zero, so as the day happens, we bring ourselves to it without carrying that extra baggage. This breath is great for helping you get to that point. Now it's even on the inhale and even on the exhale, which means you push out as much air as you pull in. And if you balance it, you can go forever. If one is stronger than the other, you might find yourself gasping for air or feeling lightheaded. So work toward keeping them perfectly balanced, as much out as much in, and keep up and keep going. Stop if you need to along the way, but start again. Creates heat in the body. Keep up, keep going. If you have to stop for a moment, that's fine. Then start again and work on that, pushing out as much as you pull in, and you'll be able to go forever. Good. Exhale out and inhale. Good. Every morning when we do this, we do a very similar, if not exactly the same set of exercises. And the idea is to very quickly give your entire body a warm-up and a workout. If you like yoga and you want to do longer classes, I'm sure there are so many available on YouTube. This one is intended to get us set for the day, to let go of yesterday, get ready for today, and do it in a short amount of time, about 30 minutes. And what we do is we make sure we move the spine in 6 different directions, and then make sure that we release some tension up in our shoulders, and that we stretch the long sciatic nerve, which yogis call life nerve. So let's get started. The first exercise is spinal flexes. To do spinal flexes, your hands are in your lap. Check your spine, get yourself straight, check your neck and your chin, and then on the inhale, lift the chest up, arch the lower back, and keep the chin parallel to the floor. Exhale and round back, but keep the head stable. Inhale, arch forward. Exhale, round back. Make sure that you're keeping your sit bones planted firmly on your chair or on the floor. And then breathe and move. Make the breath audible so that it guides the movement. Good. Inhale, arch. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders, chin parallel to the floor, eyes closed, rolled up. Exhale and round back. Good. Inhale back to center. Next exercise is a spinal twist. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Bend at the elbows. And if you can, let your hands come down on your shoulders. If not, keep them up. Keep your sit bones fastened to the chair, and as you inhale, go to the left. Exhale and go to the right. And then swing, guided with the breath. Good. Now inhale and go all the way over to the left. And exhale and go all the way to the right. Good. Inhale back to center. Excellent. Bring your hands down. Rub them together. Create nice heat and energy in your hands. Very good. The next one is crescent moon. We're going to stretch to the side. To do crescent moon, raise your arm up, pointed up to the sky. Inhale, and as you exhale, arch over like the crescent moon. And remember to breathe as you're holding this position. Our tendency is to hold our breath when we create tension. And it's the exact opposite of what we need. We need the breath. So breathe and arch. Now, come back to center. long and strong. Good. And down on the opposite side. Stretch up, 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 up. Lengthen. And inhale. Stretch a little more. And exhale. And arch over to the other side. Opening the vertebrae along one side of your spine, compressing them on the other, holding and breathing. Don't worry about how far you go. My teacher says there's a 4-letter word in yoga, and that's nuts. You are only doing what works for you. And when you go to that gentle point of challenge, then you've done the maximum benefit. And no matter how far or how little anybody else does, we all get the same effect if we go to that point of challenge. Inhale back up, stretch up, up, up. Good. And bring your hands down into your lap. Next is life nerve stretch. Life nerve stretch stretches the nerve that goes across the buttocks and down the leg. And in yoga we say if the life nerve, which is what we call sciatic nerve, is tight, something's not right. I always imagine that when I keep stretching it every morning and lengthening the life nerve, that I'm lengthening life. It's a nice thought, isn't it? So let's do it. Here's how you do it. Sit on the edge of your chair, scoot out. And once you're out on the edge of your chair, you're ready to stick your leg out in front of you. I'm going to move the camera so you can see it a little better. See, we got a picture of it. Oh, good, we do. So stick your leg out on the edge of your chair. Your heels on the floor, your toes are pulled back, and this knee is absolutely straight. The idea is to push your heel away from you so you lengthen. The spine is straight. We don't curl over our leg. We hinge and we come forward so that the back is straight, the chin's in place, and the leg is straight with the heel pushing away. Pushing our head toward the sky and pushing our heel away from us, and in this position hold and breathe and feel the stretch. As you breathe, you may be able to relax into it a little further. Don't worry about how far you go. It's going to that point of gentle challenge, feeling the stretch and then breathing to that stretch. Good, you're doing great. Keep telling yourself that yoga's not about being perfect, it's about perfecting. And each day when you do this, you come to that gentle point of challenge, and the next day your best is a little better. And it's not perfect, but we're stretching and moving and breathing and making ourselves ready to face whatever comes our way. Good. Now come back up, bounce your leg up a little bit, pat it to release some of the tension, and then bring the other leg out. Heel pushing away from the body, spine straight, shoulders down, toes pulled back. Lift up to the sky with your head, and then bend forward on an exhale. Hold and breathe. Back to center on an inhale. Excellent. Very good. Let's get the camera reset so that we can see the sunrise, because it's really pretty this morning. Make sure everything's working. Next we're going to do shoulder raises. We want to release the tension that we carry across our upper body. And there's so much time spent with our devices, especially now. But we do it at work too. We do it when we drive. We do it when we cell phone. And we pick up a lot of tension. A nice way to release some of that tension is to raise your shoulders up to your ears and squeeze them really tight. And then, boom, drop them down. Make it dramatic and release the tension. And use the breath. Squeeze up, boom, drop down. Good, now squeeze them up. Squeeze them as tight as you can get them. But the trick is to keep your face soft. You can put a little Mona Lisa smile on your face to help. Isolate the tension. And then with a big drop, let it go. Great. Let's continue in this area by using our nose to draw circles in the air. Your eyes are closed and you use your nose to draw a simple little circle in the air. And then gradually you increase the size of the circle. But it's not about how big your circle is. It's about coming to that point of gentle challenge that we talked about. Your neck is delicate. Treat it gently. And use your breath. Breathe in as you come up over the top. Breathe out as you go down around the bottom. Very simple but very powerful. Releasing the tension in your neck. Never go into pain. Always just go to that gentle challenge. And then repeat. And every day it works a little better. Good. Breathing it up across the top. Breathing it down around the bottom. And then switch direction. Come back to center on an inhale. Breathe in a nice big deep breath, your eyes rolled up, your spine straight, your shoulders loose, your face soft. And we'll do the long Satnam meditation. Long Satnam meditation is a long, deep inhale, filling your lungs completely, all the way to the bottom, all the way up into the neck and face. On the exhale, you chant out the word Sat. Sat means truth. It's the very core, the very essence of who you are, the truth that is you. And Nam means name it or call on it. And so it is truth is my identity. And it's said in yoga that this is where everything is the same. That when I am at the core of my being, at the truth is my identity, then this is where I connect with everything. It's where I connect with the trees and the birds and the sky and the sun. It's where I connect with you. And it's where I connect with the people in my life and the pets and all the beings. And so when someone greets you with Sat Nam, they're acknowledging that place in you. That is your essence, your core. And when you are in that space, you really can't see anything else but that same truth in somebody else. It's a great place to be. Today we'll chant it and call on it. If you haven't chanted before, it may seem different. If you do it regularly, you'll come to love it, I think. Chant from your belly. If you chant from your vocal cords, you'll get tired and your voice will start croaking. So if you notice that happening to you, remember to, as you breathe that breath in, it's all the way down, start from down there and bring up the sound. A long sut, a short nam. Go at your own pace. If this breath pattern is too long, go with a little shorter breath pattern.
Last one.
Good. Take a big, big breath and pull it all the way down. Suspend it lightly for a moment and then let it spill out. If you have time, spend a few more minutes either lying down or sitting and staying quiet. And enjoying the sounds of Satnam as they play from within. Great. I'm going to go give us a panoramic view of what the sky looks like. I got rid of my blanket for a minute. All right, let's head toward the sun. A nice warm place to be. It's cold out here this morning though. And there, just right there is the sun, just beginning to peek through the trees. I'll add a picture as the sun comes up to this video so you can see the sky as it begins to have more daylight. The clouds on the horizon will be very pretty this morning. Good morning. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me for yoga.